Hi, everyone. A pleasure to have you join us here tonight. College basketball is in the air, and we are right in the midst of all the action. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's the Georgetown Hoyas and Arizona.
And you know, guys, we go back many years broadcasting college games, and it never gets old. Every big-time player makes a name for themselves at the college level, and we could see that again on display here tonight.
Well, with a guy like Freak suiting up, you know that there are going to be scouts watching his every move, but you look at the roster of both of these teams, and they're really loaded with talent.
A look at the Hoyas starting group. Freak, he's in at center. Warren is out there with Price, and it's Trice, and it's Randolph in at the shooting guard position. Lawson with it. Out defended by Freak. Count the bucket.
And with Arizona, you know they are going to be competitive year in and year out. They do a great job of recruiting, and they always seem to field a team ready to make a deep run in the tournament. Just a very consistent program.
Here's Price. Arizona getting their last shot to go.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Lawson kicks to Johnson. There's a good screen. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Dishes it to Lewis. Hollis Jefferson passes to Lawson. Out to the right wing. 4 on the clock. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
Here's Trice. Now Freak. Out left to the wing. Out of bounds. Arizona takes possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
And the Hoyas will go for a different look here. Hoyas on D. Now here's Goodwin. Feeds to Ewing. Wants to get it to Hollins and does. Fade away. It's deflected. 3 on 3. Here's Freak. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Hoyas shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. Williams, he's checked in for Hollis Jefferson. And the second free throw, good. Here's Goodwin. Outside Williams. Jacks up a 3. And it's Freak with the rebound. Arizona on D. They trail by 1. Here's Felix. Not enough on that one as it misses. And here is Goodwin. They set the pick. The screen from Ewing. Goodwin dishes to Carter. Ewing kicks to Williams. Arizona moving the ball around. Hollins with it. Launches it. The shot misses.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
They've got Ewing. Williams is out there with Goodwin, and it's Carter in at the 2-guard spot. And for Georgetown, Freak in at center, and it's Hudson in at the 4. Here's Lewis. There's a screen. Lawson at the elbow. The shot is off. So Georgetown will take it the other way. Well, Georgetown has been such a pillar of East Coast basketball for so long. Really one of the universities on the East Coast.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. A really rich tradition in men's basketball for the Hoyas. And they've been a competitive presence on the college basketball landscape going back to the 70s.
Taking a look at Arizona. They've got Mitchell. Johnson is out there with Hollis Jefferson, and it's Lawson in at the 1. And here's Arizona now. The Hoyas getting their last shot to go. Here's Lewis. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Lewis has got his first 2 points.
And for the Hoyas, they really are one of the defining members of their conference. Hard to think about hoops in the Washington, D.C. area without thinking about the Hoyas. The blue and gray they wear is really just iconic.
And the Hoyas making a change here. Randolph has checked in. There's a minute 40 left in the first half. Here's Trice.
Move the ball.
To the inside.
Stick it too much.
Here's Freak. Nails the baby hook. Freak's got the lead up to 5 now for the Hoyas.
And you know, the Hoyas only have one college tournament title in their history. They won it all in 1984 and then returned in 85 to the title game only to be upset by Villanova.
Lewis gets the bucket.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Hoyas leading by 3. Trice kicks to Price. He dishes it to Freak. Good on the short little jump shot. Freak's got 7.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Here's Hollis Jefferson following the basket by Freak. From deep, Johnson. Trice with the rebound. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Left side, Price. Pass to Trice. They set the pick. There's 18 seconds left here in the first half. Kicks it to Freak. Shot clock at 5. No good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And we're through the first half. And we welcome you back to college basketball here on 2K Sports as we get ready to get going for the second half of play.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunities.
Taking a look at the Hoyas, Freak, he's in at center. Price is out there with Warren, and it's Trice, and it's Randolph in at the 2 spot.
Well, there have been a lot of great players out of Georgetown over the years, most of them big men, but don't forget about Allen Iverson. He might just be the most popular former Hoya of all time.
Puts up the baby hook, and it's Freak missing. Arizona trails by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. There's the pick. The pass to Hollis Jefferson. From down low. That's good. Hollis Jefferson's got his first points of the night.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time.
Both teams will make substitutions. And here are the Hoyas now. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Now the dish to Price. Outside Wilson. Back to Price. To the left wing. Now Randolph. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Randolph. And it's 9 points for Freak.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Ewing is out there with Hollis Jefferson. And it's Lawson in at the point guard position.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Nelson sets a screen for Randolph. Outside Wilson. He kicks to Nelson. Price, the pass to Freak. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
No question. That's their goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close-range rhythm shots.
Lawson dishes to Ewing. That's tipped. They recover it. Landry kicks to Hollins. Nelson with the steal. Now here's Wilson. The feed to Nelson. Freak sets a screen for Nelson. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Trice is checked in for the Hoyas. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
And that's how you do it. Free throws can make a huge difference in a tight game.
And the Hoyas with some changes. Hudson's checked in for Freak. And Warren. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And the free throw, no good. That's off as well, so he misses both. So the Hoyas win it. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for joining us.